Manchester United has just won 3-0 against Leicester. We got 3 points, a clean sheet. Bruno got 2 goals and an assist. It was just a very enjoyable game as a Man United fan like myself, and there was a couple beautiful goals. Ahmed just went off today. He played fantastic. Our overall performance was really good. We were creating a ton of chances. We were actually being clinical in front of goal. I thought we defended well, we were passing really well, and overall we were just expanding the field of play, and I thought this was one of our best games of the Premier League season. That first Bruno goal was absolutely beautiful. Ahmed with the back heel, then Bruno just boom, bottom corner. It was absolutely gorgeous. And quick correction, Bruno actually only got 1 goal, the other one was an own goal, but regardless, his first goal was really, really nice. Then in the second half, he set up Garnacho for a brilliant goal, absolutely fantastic. And it's just proving the point that Garnacho plays better when he's a substitute. And I know a lot of people might get upset about that, and they might want him to play right from the get-go. And by all means, I think some games he should, but I do think he is more effective as like a super sub. Now let's talk about Ahmed, because I think this was one of his best games I've ever seen him play. Like, he is just such a magnificent young talent. His dribbling ability is exceptional. He's got great pace, he's finding open space, he's defending well, he is just a jack of all trades. He's doing so phenomenally well, and it's just a sight to see because he's always been benched by Erik ten Hag. I don't know why, maybe ten Hag just didn't rate him, or maybe thought he was just too young, or whatever, I don't know, but for whatever reason, ten Hag was just not playing Ahmed, but then Ruud comes in and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna give this guy some minutes, and he has been cooking. And hopefully Ruben Amorim is watching this and he's like, you know what, this might be my official right winger, because we've been looking for someone to fill that position for a while. We got Sancho, then Antony, but then Ahmed's been here pretty much the whole time, and I think he's going to claim that spot for his own. I also think Antony should be quick sold like it's FIFA, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about him. Now let's talk about Rasmus Højlund. Another quiet game for him. We just can't get him involved. I don't know what it is. Ahmed tried to get him involved a couple of times, but it just isn't happening. I don't know what the problem is. I don't think it's ability by any means, because I do think he's a technically gifted number 9. I think he's a good striker. He just doesn't get service. If you look at someone like Haaland, for example, they're the midfield and the wingers and everything, they're always giving him passes where he can just slot it into the back of the net, but Højlund rarely ever gets opportunities like that, so he has to run around the whole field trying to get the ball, just trying to get involved. And that is a huge problem for us, because if our number 9 is not banging in goals, it's going to be really hard to win games relying on your midfield solely and your strikers and sometimes defenders to get goals, because, he should be getting a goal, every other week or so. And it just isn't happening right now, but I'm hoping Ruben Amorim comes in and he can just unlock our goal scoring for this team, because we need Højlund to be scoring goals along with the wingers and the midfielders and everything, and luckily we are scoring more goals right now. And I think part of that comes from the new manager bounce, with Ruud taking over the reins of Man United until Amorim gets here, and I feel like Ruud is just trying to, have the team playing in a way where they're enjoying themselves, which I think they are. They're all smiling, high-fiving each other and everything now. With Ten Hag, it looked very grim. No one really looked like they wanted to be there. But I think the way that Ruud is setting up our team is allowing us to be more free in the final third and creating more chances, and we're being more clinical. So I do like the style that Ruud has implemented, even though it's only been 4 games. I hope Ruud stays at United as an assistant coach under Amorim. I just think both of them together would be such a dynamic duo. But I totally understand if he wants to leave as well and go manage another team. So here is today's stats, pretty much neck and neck possession-wise. Shots on target, Leicester actually had more than us, which is odd, considering they didn't get any goals. We only had 3 shots on target, and we got 3 goals, so we were pretty clinical. We had more shots overall, which is a good sign, because, like I said, goal scoring has been a huge problem for us this season, so the fact that we're taking more shots and scoring more goals now is a good sign. Now, with today's win, we're still in 13th place, unfortunately. We have a 0 goal difference, though, instead of a negative, so that's good. 15 points in 11 games, that is terrible, but I think we are on that upswing now, and I think with Amorim coming in, I think he's gonna, just get this team performing to a new level, or at least I hope. The season is still salvageable, so I'm really hoping that we can surprise a lot of people and just fly up this table. I would say Bruno Fernandes definitely has to be my man of the match. The guy got a goal and an assist on his 250th appearance for Man United. I would say Ahmed's name is right up there in contention with today's man of the match, but I just have to give it to Bruno. Goal, assist, 250th appearance. Like, it was just a phenomenal day for him. But I do want to congratulate Ahmed because I think this was a statement performance. I think you're going to see him on the right wing for pretty much the entire rest of the season now. I think MRM probably sees this and he's like, damn, like this kid's got it. I'm going to put him on the right wing. Anthony, you can leave. Sancho, you can be sold, whatever. Ahmed, you're going to be my right winger. So guys, that is my reaction for today's match against Leicester. It went very, very well. 3 points, clean sheets. Everything is just, turning around is what it feels like at the club right now. Rude has a 75% win rate, which is phenomenal. The good vibes are back, or at least it feels like it. I can't wait for Emerim to come here next week, and hopefully things really turn around for us. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought about today's game against Leicester.